What a long, tiring day of wandering around this tropical rainforest. Where can I find something to eat? Oh, look, a rotting log. I bet there's something inside here.
Who disturbs me?
Oh my! A velvet worm? I've never seen one of you before. My name is Generic Insect, not otherwise specified, but you can call me GINOS for short. I'm sorry for disturbing you.
I see. Well, what's done is done. Besides, the sun is going down, so I won't lose too much moisture from the permanently open trachea all over my body that I used to breathe. I will forgive you once for your transgression.
Well, I'm glad I didn't hurt you. Tell me, what brings you to this neck of the rainforest?
I've been here for longer than you can imagine. Shortly after the emergence of our marine lopapod ancestor, the Onychophora, about 520 million years ago, I witnessed as lopapods evolved into tardigrades, arthropods, panarthropods, and onychophorans. I watched my phylum develop from those early lopapods into the only exclusively terrestrial phylum. I then watched us barely change. We've remained mostly the same since the Carboniferous.
I don't mean to offend you, but that's impossible. You couldn't have existed before your taxon emerged. Besides, I thought onychophorans only lived several years.
Foolish mortal, I am no ordinary Onychophoran. My name is Omnichophora. I am the all-seeing, all-powerful velvet worm god. I exist everywhere my phylum does. Of the two extant families, Peripatidae inhabit circumtropical locations such as the Neotropics in Southeast Asia. Peripatopsidae, on the other hand, is distributed across circumaustral regions such as South Africa, Australia, and New Guinea.
I didn't realize onychophorans were important enough to have a god. What's so special about you?
Are you kidding? We are a window into the early evolution of arthropods. Not to mention our anatomy is very cool. You might not expect it from something so soft-bodied, but we have chitinous mandibles. We can also have between 13 and 43 pairs of lobopodal legs that we can extend or retract. They don't even need muscles, just hydraulics. They're soft and lobe-like with chitinous claws on the ends. How many legs do you have? 3 pairs? That's weak.
I'm weak? Who'd have guessed the god has a god complex? Look, none of that sounds as interesting as you think it does. And didn't you say you still breathe and can still lose moisture through your trachea? You sound awfully mortal to me.
I am immortal, but I am not invincible. I will only live as long as I am smart enough to stay alive. You do make some good points, though I've yet to tell you the most interesting feature of our anatomy.
Oh yeah, what's that?
It's about some palpellae of ours, but it's a bit of a secret. Come closer and I'll tell you. Ah!
What just happened, you ask? What you just witnessed is incredible predatory and defensive adaptation. Onychophora have special slime papillae that eject a slime stream that oscillates with a frequency of 30 to 60 Hz. The uneven oscillations form a net of sticky, proteinaceous slime which immobilizes their prey and dries quickly. These slime reserves account for 11% of all body mass when fully replenished, and it takes roughly 24 days for an onychophoran to replenish those reserves from nothing. Onychophora eat their slime secretions to speed up this process. Depending on its size, an onychophora needs to eat every 1 to 4 weeks, giving it time to gear up for the next attack. Once the prey is immobilized, the onychophoran will use its sharp mandibles to inject their prey with saliva that partially digests it before they even eat it. This was the fate met by poor GINOS.